songs are very personal, though, aren't they? When you're kind of like under a microscope, as you've been saying, is it, you must feel like you're giving part of yourself away.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, every night, man. I gotta remember to save some for myself, you know. At least enough to regenerate, you know. It's like the bud of a plant or something. That's why I don't like playing big places, because I feel so small. I end up, you know, like, you know, not complaining. But you give all yourself. You give it all away, and then you ain't got nothing left, and I ain't got nothing to give to my girlfriend. Ain't got nothing left to give to my friends, or even the band. I'm just like this empty vegetable, and... Well, you know, like, you know, I was ordering some eggs in a small coffee shop, and someone came up and stopped me, and the waitress, this older lady, kind of witnessed it and said, "Oh, you're, what's his name?" And I said, yeah, you know. She says, "What, you know, you don't like it?" And I said, "Well, it's no big deal, you know, I'm just this guy." And she says, "Well, if you don't like it, you know, you certainly picked the wrong business to be in, you know." And she had a really good point. The fact is when you sit in your room playing guitar, you sit and play because you have this need to get this aggression out or something. The last thing that any musician has to worry about, or any kid has to worry about, is like being on the cover of fucking Time magazine. You don't have to worry about that as a musician. That's a ridiculous word. You don't have to worry about being successful. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So it still seems like it's just happening to someone else, you know. I think I've kind of always written from like, rather than writing about, you know, the social connotations of a certain, you know, societal structure or something. It's been more about what comes from within each one of us or something. And yeah, that's just how I write, I think. That's the other thing about, you know, like you observe kind of people to write, and if things change and your face is everywhere, and you're on magazines and TVs and stuff, then all of a sudden you become the observed. You can't like observe yourself anymore.
Talking to you today, you seem to put a lot of pressure on yourself as well.
Damn right, yeah. That's all that's the important pressure. You know, it's like when we write or when we put out some art, I got a real high standard, I think, and I've always been that way. And if I'm going to do something, I really, you know, we all want to do it like the best we can. And so that's enough pressure. That's good pressure. You know, that's going to make us do well. We don't need any other pressure. We don't need any outside. We don't need, you know, you don't really even need positive reinforcement. You don't even really need negative reinforcement. Maybe it'll just turn out that I don't ever read another thing again, or watch another thing, or see myself on TV and go, I look like shit, you know, or whatever. Maybe I'll just turn off to all that and just sit and make this music. Because really, you know, I think that's the only thing that's going to last. To be honest, right now, we had 4 shows left on this thing when I found out about it in Seattle, and I didn't really think that we should even play the rest of those shows. So as it is, I'm going to get through these shows. It seems like it's the best thing to do for us and for the people coming to see the shows. It's been healthy for all of us, though incredibly difficult. And after that, I might not, or we as a band, we might not play for a very long time. He said some very real things, and in fact, I had a conversation with someone last night where I was telling him that I can't go out and play if I don't feel real. I just can't do it. And it's hard when there's so much, like, hype around the band, you know, like, how can you live up to that? And you just want to go out and be real, so I can't do it if I'm not feeling real. I don't think any of us can. And we know if we aren't, we ain't gonna, like, go through the motions or act it out. You end up just seeing a little more subdued show, you know. But, I mean, me and Stone and I look at each other and we know. It happens very rare. And actually, usually when we communicate that, like by the fourth song or something, after that it gets better, you know, even having known that we're going through the same thing. But as far as like scheduling some monster tour or something, it's not going to happen right now because we need to protect the music and we need to protect ourselves. And this was obviously a huge example. And I hope I hope a few people realize it. It's just, we're fragile people. That's why you like us. That's why we write these songs, or we're able to write these songs, because we open up our underbelly and pour out. And some people take it, you know, I don't know if they're taking advantage or whatever. It's even their business to write, and if they're going to write, then everyone seems to write about the negative and not the positive. It's constantly seen. I don't know why. You know, this old Johnny Winter lyric, bad news travels like a wildfire, good news travels slow. It wouldn't be so bad to spread a little positivity, you know. We all got this shit. It might be more interesting to read, but the negative, but a little positive would help. So anyways, while you got your coat of armor open, you know, sure enough, there's just blades coming in and out, and there's only so much you can take.